the least glamorous part of the Super Bowl that fans never think about, but players deal with all the time?
Jason and Travis, I know you guys have been to your fair share of Super Bowls and notoriously gotten those rings as, memories, souvenirs and everything. But
thank you.
Least glamorous.
I mean, everything about the Super Bowl is glam. There's nothing that's like the least glamour. The least glamorous is probably,
playing the game?
Yeah. I think she's asking, like, what's our one part of the Super Bowl that we don't enjoy if we're in it, maybe?
Oh, it's easy. That's the media.
Yeah, the media day is the most, necessarily unnecessary thing ever.
I mean, there's some of it. Cool just because there's so many people there, and it's that's fine. It just is a long thing that you're done with, and by that point you don't want to answer the same questions you've been asked 1,000 times. There's some people that go to it and Nickelodeon and ones that have some interesting questions that make it kind of worth it, but I don't know. I that's probably the part that you're most I'm kind of over this.
Yeah, it's definitely the one that the players hate the worst, or hate the most.
There was also something we did where there's a lot of corporate sponsors that I think it was at a Mall of America at one point, and it just was it was basically just a giant appearance that was a pain in the ass. But
yeah,
basically all the stuff that doesn't involve you just playing football and doing what you always wanted.
I call it hoopla. You just got a bunch of fucking hoopla during the biggest game, and the hoopla means something to the excitement of the game for sure, a lot of the sound bits and everything. And to be honest, it was kind of fun when we were in the Super Bowl together because we got to just talk about our family and how amazing our mom and dad and the city of Cleveland Heights were. But it can definitely get pretty...
It's just a long week.
Yeah. Glamorous.
GLAMOROUS.
There's not two O's.
There's no OUR.
There's only one O. Whoever said glam, they just spelled it wrong. Fergie knows how to spell it. GLAMOROUS. I'm not at first class up in the sky.
Yep.
All right, let's get to the next one.
Jason and Travis, I know you guys have been to your fair share of Super Bowls and notoriously gotten those rings as, memories, souvenirs and everything. But I was wondering, what is the weirdest item that you've gotten or kept for yourself from one of the Super Bowls that you've been to? Okay, let me know, bye.
Oh, shit. I almost just fucking choked on laughing.
Do you have a good answer?
Do you still have that luchador mask?
Oh, man. I owe that back. That's not a Super Bowl that I was in, though. I don't think I can count that.
You can't count that. Super Bowl that I was in? I mean, no, not really.
I feel like there's got to be something that I kept that is very weird.
I have it in a box in storage or something. The media days, everybody comes up to you and you'll get a handful of souvenirs here and there. So I definitely remember grabbing some stuff and being like, oh, that'd be cool to keep and look at later on.
I want to say I got Selleck's jockstrap from the game.
Oh, jockstraps.
I was gonna mount it with his jersey that I had, his game jersey.
Where the fuck are you gonna put, Jason? Are you even gonna have anywhere in your house where you're gonna mount your teammates' jerseys?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Am I in the weight room?
Oh, all right, nice.
I mean, all over the place.
Nice. Yeah. I didn't know you were that. You were a show off your jerseys kind of guy. Nice.
I mean, I'm generally not, but no, I do plan on displaying a lot of the jerseys I've acquired over the years.
Nice.
Especially guys that I play with.
You're gonna put my jersey up there?
Of course.
You don't know where my jersey is.
I know exactly where it is. I have all my jerseys stored downstairs. They're all in the same location.
You are downstairs.
No. There's a downstairs to this. This is the den. There's the basement.
Nice.
I do not wash anything.
Can't wash them. You got to feel the dirt and the sweat. You got to feel that. I'm not even in on putting them in glass. I kind of want to I want to be able to touch the the fabric.
Oh, that's interesting. Just put it on a hanger and hang it on the wall.
Yeah, hang them. Yeah,
I have confetti from the 2017 game.
there you go. Yeah,
And,
I got
my
a
Super
fuck ton
Bowl
of confetti.
ring box that doesn't have a Super Bowl.
But you got the confetti. That's good shit. Yeah, the confetti. I definitely got some confetti. I grabbed some confetti off that floor, threw it in my pocket.
All right. Anything else that's kind of crazy and wacky? No?
Nothing too
All
crazy.
right. Want to do the next one? One more?
Good morning, Jason. Good morning, Travis. This is Candace, and
Morning.
here's my not-so-dumb question.
Candace.
With all the
Okay.
excitement and media obligations and other things surrounding the weeks prior to the Super Bowl, do
Yeah.
the players, as professional athletes, mentally prepare and focus for the biggest game of their lives? Hope I hear an answer. Thank you so much.
All right. You mentally prepare for it the same way you do every week. That's one of the things that like the NFL schedule and like the way you operate each week, it becomes so routine and so kind of second nature that you just are locked into it. And even though there are a lot of distractions and there are things that are easy to get you out of your comfort zone, you really fall back to like the same training that got you there. And you're on your second week of it at that point, the same week of the Super Bowl. So like you're kind of just going through the same thing over and over and over again. Everything you do that Tuesday is the same thing you did the Tuesday before. Everything you did the Wednesday of that week, same thing you did the Wednesday before. So I think that routine and schedule kind of always did a great job for me, at least, of making you lock in on the game and avoid, all the media and family things and whatnot that end up just being like a lot of outside things that can distract you from the task at hand.
Couldn't have said it better myself. I think the biggest thing is that you get 2 weeks. You get a week in Kansas, or you get a week at home, and then you get a week at the Super Bowl. So mental preparation, you typically get the entire playbook. It might switch. They might get maybe 4 or 5 new different plays when you get down to the Super Bowl, but you pretty much know, or at least this is how we did it in Kansas City, is that you know your playbook before you even go down to the kind of the circus that is the Super Bowl with the media and all that stuff. So mentally, you have everything before you even go to the Super Bowl.
Rep.
Exactly. So you kind of already have that aspect of it. And then when you get down there, you just can't lose focus on the game and can't let the excitement of it get too big, or can't let your mind wander at all the stuff that comes with the Super Bowl. Which can be pretty challenging for a lot of people.
No doubt.
Can I ask one follow-up?
Oh, God, Brandon.
The week, that weird dead week, do you guys like check out in that week and then start like get back into the Super Bowl after that weekend? Or is it like as soon as you're in, it starts?
No, that's what Travis was just saying. So this week right now, the Patriots and the Seahawks,
they're not on vacation.
Are doing
right now.
They're doing
literally right now. They're practicing.
They're doing the exact same thing they would do if the game was going to be played this Sunday.
Okay, that's kind of what I'm asking. Yeah.
No, I know. We also kind of just said this, so it's fine. We'll answer it again, though.
Oh, okay.
The exact same thing you do for a normal work week.
Well, Brandon, it's clear that you're not listening to anything we're saying, Brandon.
I have other stuff going on.
What do you got? Birds outside?
There's some cool birds outside. I'm like, what are these fucking assholes talking about?
Brown-eyed warbler outside.
I saw a scrub jay. Get the fuck out of my face. All right, I'll take my answer off the air. Jesus.
So typically the way the NFL schedule works is like there's something you do on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or a structured schedule of like Tuesday, you're going to come in, get introductory to the team you're playing. You're going to rewatch last week's film.
Also like nice recovery day. Yeah. A nice flush.
Wednesday, you're getting your first lift in for the week. And you're also watching, you're installing first and second down plays, right? Typically the run game especially is a Wednesday day.
Call it the base game plan. The majority of the plays you're going to be running. Yes.
Thursday is a day where you're repping most of the passing game, right? So you're doing like third down, second and long plays.
It's a little more special situation, like third down, fourth down, short yardage, goal line, backed up. It's all those kind of special. And it obviously this differs with every team. Some teams might do red zone on a different day. Some teams may do those special situations on a different day. But typically you take one day for base, pass game, third down, short yards, specific situations, and then red zone.
Yeah. And then Friday is when we would do the bulk of the red zone install. On Friday, you would hit your 2-minute plays that you're thinking about repping in the game. A lot of those other specialty plays that are the last ones. And that's more of like fast Friday. You're in and out. It's a super quick day. A lot of heavy walkthrough potential. And then you're going to repeat all of those days when you're
on site,
wherever you're at in the Super Bowl.
Got it.
That's why what Trav was saying, like, you're kind of doing the same thing again, but you've already repped it once. So you don't need to be as like locked into it. You're kind of just re-engineering and kind of bringing that back to the front of your mind. You're just going back through
muscle memory, but in a new location.
You're sharpening it. You're sharpening it up. Yeah.
All right. That's all I wanted to know.
Maybe getting a different look than you didn't get in the week prior.
They'll do that too. Yeah, they'll give you if you're.
They'll ask the scout team. Yeah, they'll ask the scout team.
They might give you a nickel rep, or they'll give you a certain type of blitz or something like that that they might do at a high rate in that situation. Whatever it is.
Look at this detailed answer we just gave. Look at that. We got a little extra on that. I feel like I've learned something.
Yeah.
Jake, get the fuck out of here.
What do you guys do the week before you go to the Super Bowl, though?
Okay, fuck off, Jake. All right. That wraps up another edition of Heights Hotline. Once again, Heights Hotline was brought to you by Allstate. We'll have some more bonus content for you all in February, so stay tuned to what that might be.
Travis Kelce won't have a cruel summer with this relaxing sleep routine. The Kansas City Chiefs tight end, who recently became a top investor in Sleep Number, shared the relatable way he likes to wind down at night in the bedroom. "I'm a full sleeper," Travis explained during the January 28th episode of his New Heights podcast, referring to the brand's options of a split or full mattress. "I like the full mattress because I like to roll into it and out of it. And if I'm sitting up," the 36-year-old, who got engaged to Taylor Swift in August, added, "We're both sitting up." Meanwhile, his co-host and brother Jason Kelce, 38, noted his wife Kylie Kelce, with whom he shares daughters Wyatt, 6, Elliot, 4, Bennett, 2, and 10-month-old Finley, prefers to use the split mattress for 2 reasons. "It's really good for getting actual sleep," he confessed. Kylie likes to put her side up, especially when she's been pregnant. "She really enjoys the ability to sit up top. And for me, when I snore, she can just raise my side, and I stop snoring magically." However, Travis isn't just fine-tuning his sleeping arrangements in his free time. He's also navigating the future of his football career, as the Chiefs ended their season on a low note. Not only did the team fumble their chance to participate in this year's Super Bowl, but quarterback Patrick Mahomes also suffered a torn ACL in December. And according to Travis, these massive hits have been sitting with him, both as a player and a fan of his teammates. "It's a tough way to go out, especially with the amount of success and the standard that you hold," he admitted during the January 7th episode of New Heights. "I think, just being a regular human for a couple weeks, maybe a month or so, trying to figure out what I'm going to do next in terms of my future in football." In the meantime, he and Taylor, 36, have been focused on creating their dream wedding. "I'm so excited about it," the Life of a Showgirl singer said during an appearance on the Graham Norton Show in October. "I know it's going to be fun to plan, because I think the only stressful weddings are the ones where you have a small amount and people are on the bubble. It's going to be fun." So, will Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce get married in 2026? If Kylie Kelce knows, she's not letting on Kelce, who's married to Jason Kelce and is sister-in-law to Travis Kelce, did her best to stay mum when she was asked about a possible wedding on Today. Kelce appeared on Today as a partner to Dove and exclusively revealed its Super Bowl spot. "Do we think there's a wedding this year?" Savannah Guthrie asked her January 30th on Today. "Oh, I don't know," Kelce replied with a shrug. "Okay, do you really not know?" Savannah then asked. "I have no idea," Kelce responded. Then she grinned and laughed. "You're not going to lie," Savannah said, in a nod to the name of Kelce's podcast. "Yes," Kelce said, prompting Savannah to laugh. "I'm not going to lie." "You're not going to get yourself in trouble either, I know," Savannah said. "Never," Kelce said. "We're so excited to celebrate, though. We can't wait." Swift and Travis Kelce announced their engagement in August, sending Swifties into a tizzy. Since then, the couple have not revealed any specifics about their wedding. Swift, however, Did say Travis, Kelce popped the question shortly after she appeared on the New Heights podcast he hosts with his brother. He was top secret about this, she said during an October appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. And I really appreciate that. But then afterward, I kind of realized he's walking around sort of nervous about the podcast. He's like, my heart is racing. I know how much this means to you. I really want this to be what you hoped it would be because we've been talking about doing the podcast and announcing the album, The Life of a Showgirl. He's like, my heart's racing, and I've never seen this dude nervous ever. He's not a nervous person.